All right, take 20. Hey, everybody, just wanted to give you an update on my condition and let you know what's happened since my January 20th 12-year tumorversary update. Back then, I had just recently moved into my new apartment here in Cedar Park, Texas, and was getting settled in and knew I needed to go in for what was going to be my biannual MRI. And so I had that on January 23rd of this year. And unfortunately, they found a couple of small dots, just little spots on the MRI outside of the tumor bed, with indications that the cancer had either enhanced or grown. So, but we wanted to make sure. So we actually decided to do a PET scan, which I had on March 18th of this year. And that did verify that the cancer is back and it is growing, has enhanced. And then I did another MRI on April 12th, which kind of further defined what exactly was happening. And it's, unfortunately, it's actually grown quite a bit in just the short time between February and April. And so what I want to do is I wanted to get on and kind of explain what this all means. I started my new chemo regimen back on May 11th, and that's been going about as well as you could expect chemo to go, pretty badly. My brain is fuzzy most of the time. Side effects have definitely kicked in. Headaches are getting worse, but I'm managing. I'm hanging in there. But I decided it was time to start a fundraiser to get some cash flow going. I've started to do some uncomfortable end of life planning, and I need some support. I've decided to do a couple of last minute adventures, if you will. Travel up to Kansas to see all of my old friends from high school, travel out to Colorado to see some of my old friends from my college days, and basically just get out and enjoy the time. And I wanted to talk about the whole idea. This happened, I started this about, I don't know, probably 10 years ago. It was just a couple of years after I was diagnosed. Talking, and it was something that I was talking to Crystal about when I had started seeing the end of life that people were going through that had brain cancer. And it wasn't pretty. It wasn't something that, I was really ready for. So I started telling Crystal at the time that when I got to that point, if I still knew what was going on, still knew what was happening, I was going to go out in the middle of the wilderness and fight a bear. And I know you're all thinking I'm crazy, I'm insane. I'll talk about that a little bit more in a future video. But to me, and even now, I know I still could go out and fight the bear and actually win, but now I'm slowing down a little bit, so I'd probably have to take a knife or a spoon or something with me to make sure I'd win. But I knew I was going to come back with the bear claw necklace and, a fine fur suit made out of bear. But I knew it was going to happen. And I wanted to do that because I didn't want people to see what the end of life meant for me, because I had been so positive and upbeat I wanted to keep inspiring people. And unfortunately, the whole idea of fighting the bear, even though I was only half joking about it, looks like the bear is coming to fight me. And I was talking to my psychiatrist about this, and she said, okay, you've realized that you've moved in to the final season of your life, and we don't know how long that's going to be. And we know you've got to focus on taking care of yourself right now. And I thought that was really poignant. But I was telling her, this is kind of how I've been explaining it to most people, is that if you've ever had a pet that is reaching the end stage, you know, and they know, everybody knows that it's happening. And I knew I could either come on here and tell everybody where I was at in this battle, where I was at in the struggle, or I could just let everybody find out when something happens. And it's not saying that this is going to happen within the next 2 weeks, 2 months, or even 2 years. I mean, I think it'll probably happen sooner than that, but I wanted to let everybody know so that they didn't have to find out through friends or family that something had happened, that I'd passed away. So with that being said, I wanted to make this video to kind of personally let all of you know what was going on. I've got about another 2 days of chemotherapy left in this cycle. And then we'll be looking at another MRI to see if the chemotherapy is working. And after that, we'll see if surgery is an option. We'll see if radiation is an option, or if I'm going to stay on chemo for a while. But this is only the first video of what I'm hoping is going to be many. I've started a channel on YouTube called Fight the Bear. I've also started a channel on YouTube called Proof of Life. I'm going to do those videos on a daily basis to show everybody that, yes, I am indeed still alive. And the other channel that I've started on there is the Dead on Arrival World Tour. That's basically going to be my adventures channel when I go on trips to see my friends and just show people what life can be like if you look at it from an optimistic point of view. I'm not scared about this end phase at all. Most of you that know me know about the faith that I have, and quite frankly, I'm not scared of this because I've been there before. So I'm actually kind of looking forward to going back. But that being said, I did want to put out this short video to let everybody know what was going on, where I was at. Go ahead and subscribe to my channels. Follow me on Facebook, on Twitter, Instagram, and I'll put all of those links below. But be sure to like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. And I want to reach as many people as I possibly can to show them that it doesn't have to be a horrible thing in life. This can actually be, I still want to inspire people, still want to motivate people. And this isn't going to be all about me and my journey. It's actually going to be about a lot of the people I've met over the last 15 years while I've been doing this, and sharing their words and their inspiration and what they brought me, I want to bring to everybody else. So thanks, everybody. I appreciate you listening in, and stay sexy out there.